Hey guys, it's Jasmine. I'm back today with another car chit chat vlog. We are on our way to work. I feel like I'm a little washed out. Let's see if we can fix that a little better. Okay, that's about as good as it's gonna get for right now. So yes, we are on our way to work, and I felt like I wanted to chip and chat with you guys a little bit. So graduations for a lot of nurses have just finished, because we're in June now. So if they didn't finish in May, they're finishing up towards the end of June. And I wanted to take a second to congratulate all of the new grads. Congratulations on everything that you have accomplished, and for all of you guys who have been in the game for a little bit, whether it has been, I don't know, a year, you coming up on your 1 year anniversary, your 2 years, whether you've been in this thing for 10+ years, these are stepping stones. Okay, so I remember I graduated actually in June. And I graduated in May, took my boards in May. I start my first nursing job June the 1st. So for my job wise, I am exactly at 4 years, or I'm over 4 years, but this is my 4-year month. And it goes by really quickly. I want you guys to realize, like, some days you're gonna have good days, some days you're gonna have bad days, and then sometimes you might get stuck into this rut, kind of where I feel right now. Becoming a nurse is such a big accomplishment, but sometimes you feel as though, like, oh my gosh, is what I'm doing enough? Am I not doing enough? Like, how can I do more? How can I be better? Like, how can I grow? I want to be the best of the best, you know what I'm saying? Or at least that's how I feel. I'm a person where I'm like, if I'm gonna do something, I want to be the best at what I do, or at least try to be the best at what I do. And it could be that I'm stuck working in a position that I don't want to be in because the hospital is so small. I'm very appreciative of my job and the fact that I have a job, and it was so easy for me to get a job, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, sometimes you don't feel challenged at work when you work in a small rural area, and that's kind of what I am dealing with right now. I come from a very large, big teaching hospital, and even the hospital that I had before that it was a nice size hospital. It wasn't as big as the one that I left prior to coming to New York, but it was still a very, it was a decent sized facility. So I've always worked in medium to large facilities, and this is the first small health organization that I've ever worked for. And I just kind of get stuck in this rut where I'm like, I don't even really want to go. And I hate being like that. I am not a person who likes to go to work but not feel like going to work. Like, and that's not saying like, oh, I'd rather be on vacation. Like, everybody gets in those moments where it's like, dang, I've been working so hard, like, I need a vacay, I need to do something, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I'm so sick of the same old stuff. I don't know, it has just been, it's been very difficult for me to adjust, not only in this area, but like I said, in the hospital that I'm currently working at. And I just feel like it makes me second guess, like, is this enough? Like, I know I'm going to school for my FNP, and I am so thankful to be given that opportunity as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am making some moves. Like, I'm out here making moves. And I'm not saying that everybody has to go back to school for their master's, because it's not for everybody. I'm not saying everybody has to go back for their NP, because it's not for everybody, nor is CRNA or, nurse educator. Everything is not for everybody, and that is one of the things that I like about nursing. There are so many opportunities for us to take. There are so many avenues for us to take. For all of you guys who are new coming in, just experience nursing first. Get your feet in the door, see what you like, what you don't like. You might end up in a specialty fresh out of school that you're not happy with, but that doesn't mean you have to stay there. Or you might get into a specialty that you think you love, but not necessarily, you love it once you get into it. And right now I love ICU, but I just feel like I need something more. And I was even talking to one of my coworkers, and I was telling her, like, even once I become an FNP, I don't know if I can give ICU up completely. I don't know if I can. I might stay per diem. I don't know yet. There's like a lot of things that's up in the air for me right now, and I don't like that. I don't like the I don't know phase, because then that makes me start feeling like I haven't done enough. And looking back at some of my graduation pictures, I remember how excited I was about becoming a nurse. Like, that was one of the biggest accomplishments, like career, educational wise, I had, you know, I've done. And then over the years, you just get in this rut of like going to work, trying to get more money, because everybody, like, you know, nursing should make a lot of money. And, you know, I've talked about the whole money issue, and, you know, I don't like doing that because everybody be in their feels about it. But then, you know, people bring that up, so people start, you know, you start feeling like, oh, well, I need to get in a job where I'm gonna make X, Y, and Z, and I should be making more money, and all my checks should be doing this and that. And like, I've never been that type of person, because y'all know I work part-time. Like, sis, don't get it twisted. Like, I enjoy my time off. So I've never been the type that's like, I gotta work, I gotta make more money, I gotta let everybody know that I have so much money. No, that ain't never been me, because I could care less about what people say. Let's be honest. Because ain't nobody else paying my bills but me, and as long as my bills is getting paid and I'm living within my means, and I'm balling in my household, then I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, like, nursing, especially with social media, they put it out there like you should just be doing so much, and you should be making so much, and you should be traveling like every month. And I just don't want the new grads to get fixated on that, because that's really not what this career is about. Yes, it's one of the perks and the benefits from it, and I love it. Like, don't get me wrong, like, you get all these extra days off, but when you work, sis, you work foot to pavement, you working. And I just miss working in an environment where I am, I don't know, I have my intensivist on the floor with me, I have an NP, I have an acute care nurse practitioner on the floor with me, I have, like, everybody on the floor is vented, or like, that is just the environment that I miss, because that is not, even though I am in an ICU, that's just not the environment that I'm working in right now. And sometimes it just makes me, I don't know, it just makes me feel like I'm not doing enough as a nurse. So that's kind of what I have been feeling lately, and I just felt like sharing that with, you know, some of the nursing students, or the new grads, or even those of you guys who've been in the game for a couple of years like me. I don't call myself a seasoned or experienced nurse. I feel like you're not that until you, like, at the 10-year mark. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's still so much more for me to learn. If I was in a bigger facility, I would have the chance to learn. So I just feel like I can't call myself an experienced or seasoned nurse with only 4 years in the game. But your years will go by so fast, and you'll look up and you'll be like me with 4 years down. And you know, sometimes you have to just reflect on all of the things that you learned, you know, all of the experiences that you had, all of the people that you touched, and all of the lives that you've changed. And you just have to be appreciative in that moment. I don't know, this is just like my limbo year, I guess, where I'm like, I'm so unsure of everything. Is that a police? I don't know. Y'all know y'all get tickets for vlogging. It's like called obstruction of view or some shit like that. Yeah, I learned that. I didn't get a ticket, but I learned that that's, you know, you can get a ticket for doing that. So yeah, this is, like I was saying, this is just my limbo year, and I don't like being in limbo. I don't like not feeling fulfilled, like, in my job or career or whatever. And I'm not saying that once I become an FNP, like, oh my gosh, everything is going to be great, because that's going to be a process as well. Like, I still got a whole year. Like, I got a whole year of obstacles that I got to overcome before I can get to that, you know, before I can get to that point. So it's a lot of stuff that I have to tackle before I can get out of this I don't know phase. I just don't like this phase. I don't know. I just seem so unsettled. And looking at some of the new grad pictures, it just reminds, like I said, it just reminds me of like that feeling of, oh my gosh, I did it. Like, I'm done, sis. Like, I made this accomplishment. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember that feeling, and I want that feeling again. I want that feeling of being proud of everything that I've done and feeling happy with my job again. So yeah, there's really nothing I can do about that right now, because y'all, it's not like a lot of options you have around this place. And yeah, that's kind of where I am at, and I'm on my way to work. If I vlog any at work, I'll throw it in here. This is just say thank you guys so much for rocking with your girl. Thank you so much for your support. And once again, for the new grads, congratulations. I'm so happy, excited, and proud of you. Regardless of what level of nursing you are at this time, it's still a huge accomplishment that you've made thus far. And be very proud of yourself and soak in this moment. Enjoy this moment. Yeah, that is pretty much it for my spiel. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me. If you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe now. Oh, for fuck's sake, these roses raggedy. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe before you leave. And if you are not following me over on the gram, make sure to do so. And until the next video, make sure to continue to boss up and conquer. Mwah.